Hello, everybody. All right, happy February. I hope you're all doing well. I've been getting so many phone calls about people with COVID and Omicron and all of this that I want you to know I lit a big candle that's going out to everybody. Anybody who's sick and anybody who needs to be on the prayer list, whether they've called me or not. We're putting that out for all of you. Please stay healthy and well, and keep praying. Okay, I'm going to start off by doing a little advertisement for some of the people. First thing, I think it was sometime last month. I don't remember which video I did or what time of month that I talked to you about my friend Barbara Turcott doing positive news, and it was acts of kindness. That's what it was. And I couldn't remember. I had a brain fog, and I couldn't remember who she did it for. So she gave me permission to give you her information. If you have anybody, if you or somebody else you know have done these beautiful random acts of kindness and didn't expect anything, you can contact her at B as in Brenda, D as in Deborah, T as in Thomas, 514 at AOL.com, or her phone number is 413-788-7514. And she does a lot of different things. So if you leave a message, let her know it's about the acts of kindness. And they come out in the Chicopee Register and the Wilbraham Hamden Times, both of those. So, it gives us something to look forward to instead of reading all this disaster in the world. This is a really good time to just pay attention to what's going right in the world, right? Okay, and everybody always asks me when I have this heart on, where did you get this? And this is selenite. And she's done one of the fairs with us. It's been a little while because she's in her trailer, kind of traveling around. But her website is, let me think, Crystal and Stone. Or you can find her on Facebook on Crystal and Stone. She does an awful lot with selenite. I think she might even have every piece has a little selenite with other things, and that's for wrap stones. And I think she has other ones beside. But I also love to promote our local people and friends. And it's tough because I have so many people that do the similar things. But I want to promote Jeff and Kim Brochu that used to own the physical location of Lotus and Hawk in Chicopee. And they are now buying crystals and having showings at their house in Chicopee, or I think they do it online as well, where they'll present online and people can say, I want to buy that or this. And I think it's so important to promote local people. And so she gave me permission. It's lotusandhawk@gmail.com if you want to go and see some of the crystals they have. And 413-374-6929, which is Kim's number. Call, and they're always very welcoming to show you what they've got. They'll make it work for you, and reasonably priced as well. And also Marianne Gregerson, for those of you that haven't visited her shop at 92 Cottage Street in East Hampton. It's East Hampton Crystals, and as you come down the mountain and you take a left, it'll be right in almost opposite the parking lot, and it is on the left side. And she has a lot of beautiful designs as well. So let's support our local people for everything. Another thing I wanted to tell you, empowered women. I always say it backwards. Sorry, Michelle. Women empowered. I always want to say empowered women. Michelle Crane has started this, and it's Empowered Women. Say I did it again. Forgive me. Woman Empowered on Facebook if you want to look it up. And it's all supporting women and women businesses and all of that. And they've done calendars for a few years in a row, and they still have calendars left. So if you'd like to buy a calendar, get a hold of them. This is Michelle in our lovely person that created this. Many of you might know her. She had a physical empowerment course, and she used to come to houses and help people work out, and now she's taken it into coaching of all different kinds. And my good friend also, you're all my good friends, but also, where are you? Here she is, the beautiful Kelly Partridge. So Kelly has the online clothing boutique called Contribution Clothing, and they ship it to you and all of that. So she has that as well. And I also have another friend that does an online boutique, and for whatever reason, it's right out of my head right now. So the next one I do, I will advertise her as well. And they asked me to be in this year. And I decided to have a contemplative look on my face and not smile, just be in contemplation. So here it is. I hate pictures taken, but there I am in the month of August for my birthday. So support these businesses. I think it's important, especially at this time, especially the home businesses. It's so important to do that. And myself, I still have plenty of candles, the big sizes and the ones that have the 3 votives sizes in there of all different angels and just different things, different topics. And for those of you that were asking before about asking at solstice about, boy, today my head is like, whoop, Mercury, about the soulmate candles. A lot of you came up and wanted soulmate candles. They're all set. So if anybody would like to order any candles, if you bought them, I want to thank everybody. We sold a lot of them over the holiday season, almost 400 candles, which Spirit told me to do them and put the energy into them, and people responded. So thank you for your support and your continued support. And also, space shot today. You would think I just got up. What I was going to say is also get them for you, because it's interesting. I thought Soulmate would be the biggest seller, and Mother Mary was actually the biggest seller. So Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Yeshua, who is the Christ energy. So those, I thought they spoke volumes when you think of the world and, the crisis we're in, with Mother Mary praying for us and all of that to shift everything. And then Magdalene about unconditional love, and Michael, safety and protection. It speaks volumes of where we're at right now. So I've lit one today. I wanted to do, this is motherhood and fertility, but obviously I'm past that stage. But the fertility is about creativity as well. So those of you that went to pick up a motherhood and fertility one and put them back down again, it's for creative projects or getting yourself into creativity, or if you've had a creative block of some kind and you can't create or write or whatever, these are good. So the larger candles are $22. You get the 3-pack of votives for $12. So if anybody would like to order any, you can call me at 413-526-9840 or trust, TRUST, TMAC at AOL. Also, we're coming on Valentine's Day, so this would be a great gift for your loved one, or giving yourself a gift. I know some single friends of mine that they buy themselves a gift, or they take themselves out to dinner on Valentine's Day. I love it. Nothing better than self-care, or, just really nurturing or nourishing yourself on all levels, instead of feeling like, I'm a loser, or I don't have someone in my life, right? I hate looking at myself in this. My hair looks like a squirrel today. And it's sticking out in every direction. So Please forgive me. Okay, so we're going to look at what is coming up this week. See what's happening. I want to start with the Divine Feminine. This is by Megan Waterson. And I will say, this is a new deck for me. I saw Michelle's that she pulls and puts on Facebook. And I loved this because it's got so many goddesses I've never even heard of. So let's look at, with this up and coming week, what is the best? Okay, we got 3. I'm going to put those back in. There's a little too many there. What is the best goddess that will support us for this up and coming week? Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Look at how beautiful she is. The images are just amazing. All right, so let me look. When your soul selects her card, the sexual energy that creates life can also be used to sustain it. It's significant that Isis brings Osiris back to life by making love to him. The metaphor is that by uniting life and death, body and soul, masculine and feminine, and heaven and earth, a rebirth or a resurrection will occur. The sexual energy that sex inspires exists within all of us all the time, latent and waiting to be utilized to create more life. Often our own sexual energy and power is feared or left neglected and unacknowledged. It's a powerful, sacred life force that Isis wants us to integrate more fully. It doesn't require a partner to activate it. It only takes awareness that it exists and the remembering of our heart to our head, our body to our soul. It takes activating the energy of our root chakra and uniting it with the crown chakra just above our head. Isis is a call for us to allow our sexuality to infuse and enhance all that we say and do. She is the sacred reminder that sex is holy, and what makes it holy isn't marriage or a certain combination of male or female or masculine and feminine. Sex is made sacred through being present, through our capacity to become fully embodied. And it says, soul voice meditation, what does sexual empowerment feel like to me? So, wow, that's a big one. I think it's saying, what called out to me with the words is the rebirth, using your energy, because energy is energy. So sexual energy, it's like using the energy to come back into your body, to embody it, to stay present with what is, and to go from that place this week. And if you have a partner and you can utilize the sex magic or just being sexual and bringing through the love as a way to revitalize not just yourself, but your partner as well. Work your light, Rebecca Campbell. Okay. Up and coming first week. Inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Isn't that lovely? It's so interesting because as I look at the picture, there's definitely a temple with a throne here and light pouring down from above as if it's a portal. So I would say it looks like the portal of the heart, and paying attention to that and following your guidance this week. Let's see what she has to say. We got Ben snoring over here. My squirrel here and Ben snoring. And I'm going to ask you if you can keep sending prayers to him and healing, if you don't mind, because we know the power of love and the power to share the energy, because that little tumor on his right hip has grown a little bit, but I think it's because they poked it with a needle. And so if you could keep sending him energy, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, it says, you're being called to be a devoted student. Tune into your heart to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journal, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time within your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time every day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth, or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or spiritual teacher in particular. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are, and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or the path, your guides want you to turn your focus inward for devotion. And this prayer: please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big morning prayer. Commit to a daily devotional practice. And, I say this till I'm blue in the face, that people need to realize it's not how much time you do. Even if it's 15 minutes, it's 15 minutes you devoted. So that is a really, really good thing. Okay. I'm going to stick with Rebecca and the Starseed Oracle. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Very nice. I love these. As you know, I use them all the time. I love these decks. Breath of the cosmos. Oh, Ben has decided to join us. When we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. Nah, none of us have ever done that, right? We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and so can the universe. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, show me the way, little by little you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. So there's a little prayer here. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. That's a nice one. So here it's telling us the breath. What do you think of breath? It's flow, right? So we have to flow with life, even with the things we don't like in life, allowing ourselves to just flow in the direction we feel we need to go, not the direction we feel we need to go in, but be clear about what you want and take action, and then see what shows up for you. And I'm being reminded this year that there's going to be delays along the way, but those delays are right and perfect for you. You may not know why you have the delay, but even those are meant to be. So we're going to pull one more card. Which one is it going to be? No, we're going to pull 3 more from the angel deck. Oh. Well, we like these. Okay. What we got as for angel cards are love. Look at that beautiful flower. It's so open and inviting. I almost feel like the heart is right in the center. It's inviting you in. Encouragement. And it looks like, again, we have these beautiful open flowers. Encouragement and freedom. So as we come into this new month, remember to love yourself first and be accepting of everything around you. We've had so much separation over the last couple of years. It's crazy. And I want to see people embracing each other again. Physically too, but I meant emotionally, supportively, all of that. It's funny, I had, it's been a busy week. I had 8 clients the day before yesterday, and I had 7 yesterday. And I am telling you what people are having to deal with right now, way beyond COVID. It's like, thank your lucky stars that you're trying to hold the light and that you're this much more awake than somebody else. Not in a judgmental way, but being able to look at this and say, wow, some people don't even know really what's going on this planet and what the bigger picture is about New Earth coming in and all of that. This is driving me nuts. Okay, I'm going to let it go. But the freedom to be able to know that everything is happening the way it's supposed to, even if we don't like it. So this first week, using Isis, using energy as a way to bring everything back to you. That feels really good. Going into our heart, the temple of the heart, the portal of the heart, tuning in, allowing the breath of life to take us where we're going and trusting the process. I'm surprised we didn't get trust. Loving ourselves and others, and in being, it's not just about encouraging yourself. It's about being in the place of encouraging others as well. And then we have freedom here. That in itself is freedom. When you can feel that you can have the thoughts you want to have, you can, do the different things you want to do, and know that we have some freedom here, a lot more than other countries have right now. And I just want to say, keep the prayer lines coming. Love all of you. I hope you have a wonderful week, and thank you for the prayers.